What's up, guys? ZAN from Forward Progress Madden, and today I'm going to take you over the remainder of the 4-2-5 defense. It was just announced that the 4-2-5 has been left out of the Madden 13 edition of the game. I was going to release that for day one of Madden 13 to give you something to run right out of the box, but since it's not going to be in the game, I want to go ahead and run this for you and show you so you can get some use out of it this year and possibly kind of give you some things that you might want to look at in Madden 13. The base play that I run is the free safety middle three flipped, and we'll come out against something, generic, come out against the bunch. We'll run stick. Why not? And the play setup is very flexible. First thing you're going to do is always crash the line to the left. So everybody on the line is blitzing left. Then the placement of the linebackers is always as such. You place the linebackers just like this. So you just basically move them down a bit. When you're running the free safety middle three flipped, you can zone the opposite side defensive end of the blitz. And you can place this blitzing free safety in anything you want, whether it be a deep zone or a buzz zone. I flat him sometimes. You can man him up as a wild card player just to give your opponent something to think about. It's really up to you. Whatever your opponent likes to do, adjust to it. And as you can see, sending 4, the heat will come off the left edge, or the right edge, rather. If we go to the top-down view, you'll notice that the blitz angle of the linebacker, if I can stay in the replay mode, the blitz angle of the linebacker on the right pulls the right tackle to the inside, allowing Jason Pierre-Paul to come free off the edge, only sending 4. And the coverage is absolutely swarming. You've got the middle covered, you've got the outside covered. If you notice your opponent's running quick flats, like I said, intro roll can go into a flat zone to stop that. So the next time you run it, you may go with a look like this. Just basically adjusting to whatever your opponent is doing. Just, whatever you want to do. Now, the complement to this would be the Rover 2 weak dog. That's a cover 2 zone that looks the exact same. The only difference is that your wild card player is now the strong safety. So you can place him in a flat or buzz and go ahead and set the blitz up the same way. See, as the blitz angle pulls the tackle to the inside. Now, the complement to this would be to bring the right edge, of course. What you can do is you can call cover 3. You can actually leave free safety middle 3, zone out the linebackers, and blitz the right linebacker. And when you blitz the right linebacker and place him where we've been placing him, you're going to go ahead and crash the line left. This is a little bit inconsistent, and I'll show you why here in a second. This comes in sometimes. If it doesn't come in, it's a player attribute issue, and I'll show you how to fix that. For the purpose of the blitz, we'll go ahead and put Starks on a route. See, as the blitz angle of the left linebacker pulls the left tackle to the inside and frees up OC off the edge. It's basically the inverse of what we were doing on the other edge. So now if your opponent is flipping the formation and blocking Starks to pick up JPP, you have something to come off the opposite edge. That's crucial to setting up a defensive scheme. Now, if that blitz angle is not working for you, there is another way to achieve the same heat. You can stack this linebacker behind the defensive end rather than to the inside. So if you stack him behind the defensive end and crash the line right, the player comes through the B gap. Notice there Starks was blocking though, so the heat was picked up. If Starks were not blocking, OC will come through the left B gap. So this defense is very flexible. You've got heat from one side, you've got heat from the other side. You can mix up your zones. You can mix up the players in man and zone. Really, you're only sending 4 on most plays and 5 tops. If you are having trouble with your team, say you're in a league and your players are too slow to run these blitzes, you can get the same heat by calling generic coverages such as cover 3, blitzing the right linebacker, and placing him down in this area. Still, the blitz will work. The only difference is that the opposite side defensive end must be in a spy or stay rushing. So, show you with him staying rushing, the effect is still the same. And this is where it gets a little hairy, is where you set the blitz up the same. You can try to buzz zone, or I'm sorry, spy the player, but it may not work. There you're only sending 4. Here it still works because the Giants are absolutely phenomenal pass rush team. Everybody is high acceleration, high speed. So basically what I run 90% of the game is something like this. Something like this, basically a cover 4 with a Tampa play or Tampa scheme in the middle, and I'll user this guy, and the heat still comes the same. You see how flexible this is. I can change a cover 3 to a cover 4 in a matter of 2 seconds, and the opponent won't know any different because the pre-snap look is the exact same, something that I try to stress in all my defensive videos. Now, the complement to this is the MLB Blitz. And this is something that's been out for a while. It's been mimicked but not replicated completely. You may have seen a setup like this where basically they just blatantly stack the linebacker in the gap and tell you where it's coming from. I try not to do that. The MLB Blitz has the same blitz angle as the rover or the free safety middle, and it works in the dime off the left edge. So you go ahead and you just leave the play as is, and if Starks is on a route, this guy will come in off the edge. Starks actually bumped the guy, but we'll go into the replay and you'll see that OC was unabated to the quarterback until Starks bumped him into the tackle. See how the tackle is paying absolutely no attention to OC Manure right there, and then Starks basically bumps him into him. But OC was scot-free to the quarterback there. So yeah, I mean that's the dime setup. One of the sites after the Harrisburg tournament basically took this from what I was running. Not that I care. It's Madden. That stuff happens. So, but this is the real setup right here. And you can actually move this guy further over. You can test your linebackers' acceleration ratings. The higher the acceleration, the further away from the play you can move him and still get the heat. See right here, he's stacked behind the right defensive tackle, and honestly, he should still come in. Yeah, see how it does, and that's a way to screw with your opponent's mind. There's nothing here that even remotely indicates that the heat is going to come off the left edge, but it does. So this is why I like the Cleveland book, is because I can mix the 4-2-5 with the dime very quickly, and the looks are fairly similar, to be honest with you. So guys, I definitely appreciate you guys checking out the videos for Madden 12. I apologize, I understand it's not anyone's fault that the 4-2-5 is not in Madden 13. I was really, really eager to get you guys running this in Madden 13 right out of the box, get you guys starting winning games right away. But I consider it a blessing in disguise. I'll be ready for Madden 13 for you. As soon as the demo drops, I'll be on that. Looking for unique ways to utilize your defense, bring pressure that your opponents won't be quite used to, much like I did this year out of the 4-2-5. Doesn't mean I'm done with videos for a while either. I'm working on the NCAA 13 demo. I've already found something pretty nuts, so I'm going to be putting that up either tonight or tomorrow. Definitely stay tuned on this channel. Big things are coming this summer. Even when we call it the Madden off season, those who truly love the game are still at it. I'm one of those guys. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your support. Enjoy this 425 for the next couple months. Hope you guys put people in boxes, win money games, whatever you're doing with it. Good luck, guys. Thanks.